Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwell, joined by Natalie Poole. And Coach, you get back from a very tough tournament down in Tuscaloosa, where again you faced nationally ranked opponents. You did not your first win down there, so you've got that under your belt, and finally getting to come home. But another weekend on the road, and you always build a very challenging schedule.
Yeah, and to be quite honest with you, I feel like in many instances we try to have some good balance to our schedule. COVID has really made that tough for us from the first weekend on, and so even this weekend we would have played coming up. We would have played UL one time and played some other balanced opponents, and instead we're playing them, who's sitting number 9, for 3 games, and so. Clearly, we want to play, and so we are not afraid to play the tough competition, but we do know it presents some tougher challenges for us, and hopefully making us a little bit tougher down the stretch. And so Alabama was a tough team, very reputable. They do things really well. They pitch well. They hit well. They find ways to make things happen, and there's a reason why they're number 3 in the country. And so we stayed in the ball game, so we definitely took a step forward regarding that when it came to a ranked opponent. The game didn't get away from us. We still had one bigger inning in each game that we would like to bring that back a little bit and try to avoid those moments. But I definitely felt like we were more in the games than we were the first weekend, and so that was a step in the right direction. And then of course we played a couple of games against Troy, who, even though they're not ranked at this point, to me, very respectful program that's doing really well right now, and gave even Alabama a run for their money on Sunday. So that was tough, and I think a bit disappointing that we couldn't maybe pull one of those games. But on Sunday we were able to pull one out with North Carolina, and even saw their number 1 part of the game. And so was really happy to play a close ball game. We scored first. They came back, tied it back up, and then we found a way to push another run, and then we were able to hold it all the way. And Mariah did a great job of pitching the entire game for us, which was fantastic.
I was going to mention, if you're going to get the one win out of the tournament, good to get on a Sunday. You bring the road trip back, you get a little momentum, and now I know it's chilly the day that we record this, but going to get a little bit milder weather, so hopefully a little pressure off the team and can kind of go at this week's practices.
Yeah, I definitely think it just helps them take a deep breath and go, okay, we can fight, we can compete with this, even though it's going to be hard. And just to see themselves step up, I think it just kind of helps a little bit with confidence in a lot of ways. Even for Mariah, we talked a little bit about that. I mentioned that just a second ago, but she did a great job of facing some kids even the 4th time around, and their offense was really aggressive. And so that means that we're getting just a little bit better and a little bit tougher as the game goes on, because sometimes as we've gotten towards back into the games, that's when we've seen ourselves maybe fall apart a little bit, not continue to adjust and change and grow as the game goes on.
So you come home this week, you'll get Lafayette looking real quick. It looks like it'll be in the upper 50s. Maybe you'll hit 60, and you'll see a little sun around the Tiger softball complex this weekend. So it'll be nice, and it's a good weekend to have that home opener.
Yeah, absolutely. The girls, no doubt, just talking to them a little bit since we've been back, are just excited about being back at their home field. We feel like we play better in that environment. It's just nice to be here. We'll have some parents and some friends and some family members that'll be able to come out and enjoy the game. And then just being able to be at home in the evening times after the games makes a difference. And so we're definitely looking forward to hosting UL. We know that they are going to bring a tough, competitive team. They have 14 Division I transfers on their team. They're going to be a tough one, but it's going to be a great one.
All right, Coach, good to be back home, and we will catch up with you next week.
Thank you so much.
Natalie Poole, I'm Jeff Brightwell with the Wolfchase Toyota Insider on the Memphis Tiger Network.